Yeah, I will speak, sir.
Test call. One, two.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir? Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir?
Sir, once again, sir, the announcement.
Sir, once again, sir. I will tune that. Sir, Nagapattinam, sir.
Laptop audio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your audio is audible, sir. Okay.
Laptop audio.
Good morning, everyone. I request all the people, please take your appropriate place, please.
மேடம் ஒரே ஒரு ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணுறேன் மேடம் எல்லாம் கேமரா முன்னாடி இருந்து போனால் தான் நமக்கு அங்கே இருக்கும் ஸ்டேஜ்
Please move there. Move in front of the videos and other thing. I request all the people take your seat, please. Addressing people only I call them, but otherwise dice people I corner them. Just I want to invite.
சார்
Yeah.
முடிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா கொஞ்சம் இப்படி வந்துருங்க சார் எல்லாம்
Good morning, everyone. We are much delighted to welcome you all on this inauguration of the International Passenger Ferry by ship High Speed Craft Cheriapani, which is berthed just before us. With the blessings of our Honorable Prime Minister of India, the historical events are happening again before your eyes. Following the joint announcement by the Honorable Prime Minister of India and Honorable President of Sri Lanka in July 2023, the international passenger ferry services connecting Nagapattinam and KANKESANTHURAI in a record period of 3 months, with all amenities for handling international passenger ferry service developed by Tamil Nadu Maritime Board and passenger ferry mobilized by Shipping Corporation of India. This is the inaugural session. We would begin by inviting our esteemed dignitaries and honoring our dignitaries also. I would like to invite Mr. Nirmal Sripala D. Silva, the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation to Government of Sri Lanka, has joined us virtually. Welcome you, sir. Sri Sarbananda Sonoval, Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. My warm welcome to you, sir. Sri E.V. Velu, Honorable Minister of Public Works, Highways and Minor Ports to Government of Tamil Nadu. Welcome you, sir. Sri Mr. Selvaraju, the Honorable Member of Assembly. Welcome you, sir. Sri S. Rakupati, the Honorable Minister of Law and Justice, Government of Tamil Nadu. Welcome you, sir. Sri T.K. Ramachandran, IAS, Honorable Secretary, Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. My warm welcome to you, sir. Sri Pradeep Yadav, IAS, Honorable Additional Chief Secretary to Government of Tamil Nadu. Welcome you, sir. Mr. S. Nadarajan, IAS, the Honorable Additional Chief Executive Officer, Tamil Nadu Maritime Board. Welcome you, sir. Captain B.K. Tyagi, the Honorable Chairman and Managing Director of the Shipping Corporation of India. Welcome you, sir. Mr. Allur Shanavas, the Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly. Welcome you, sir. Sri Gautaman, Honorable Chairman of Fisheries Development of Corporation. Welcome you, sir. Mr. Molly, the Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly. Welcome you, sir. Mr. A.K.S. Vijayan, the Honorable Tamil Nadu Government's Delhi Representative of Nagai. Welcome you, sir. And I extend my warm welcome to the central and state government officials to Government of India, official participants from Government of Sri Lanka, medias, the first group of passengers and everyone present here. This is the time for honoring also. I request Mr. S. Nadarajan IAS, the Honorable Additional Chief Executive Officer, Tamil Nadu Maritime Board, to honor our Union Cabinet Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, Sri Sarbananda Sonoval. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. I request Captain B.K. Dyagi, the Honorable Chairman and Managing Director of Shipping Corporation of India, to honor Sri A.V. Velu, the Honorable Minister of Public Works, Highways and Minor Ports to Government of Tamil Nadu. Thank you, sir. I request Mr. S. Nadarajan IAS, Honorable Additional Chief Executive Officer of Tamil Nadu Maritime Board, to honor Raghupati, Chief Justice and Law. I request. Okay. Okay. I request Mr. Nadarajan IAS, the Honorable Additional Chief Executive of Tamil Nadu Maritime Board, to honor the
To honor Secretary Shipping Government of India, sir. I request C&MD Shipping Corporation of India to honor Additional Chief Secretary Government of Tamil Nadu, sir.
Okay, sir. Can you please take? Yes. காலில் அணியாய் சிலப்பதிகாரம், கையில் வாகாய் வளையாபதி, இடையில் எழிலாய் மணிமேகலை, காதில் மிளிரும் குண்டலகேசி, கழுத்தில் ஆரமாய் சீவக சிந்தாமணி, எட்டுத் தொகை பத்துப்பாட்டும் மலர் சூட்டும், உலகப் பொதுமறையோ மகுடம் சூட்டும் அழகிய தமிழ் மகள் அவள், அவள் வாழிய வாழிய என்று வாழ்த்தி. Let us all stand for தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்த்து.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிழமடந்த கிளிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் எத்தனமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிரினுதழும் தளித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அணித்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரமை சிரமியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you. Now I cordially invite Sri T.K. Ramachandran IAS, the Honorable Secretary, Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways to Government of India, to welcome the gathering.
Namaskar, good morning, Vanakkam. Honorable Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Government of India. Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Government of India, who has joined us virtually. Honorable Minister of Port, Shipping and Civil Aviation, Government of Sri Lanka, who has joined us virtually. மாண்புமிகு பொதுப்பணி நெடுஞ்சாலை மற்றும் துறைமுகத்துறை அமைச்சர் தமிழ்நாடு அரசு. Honorable Law Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu. Honorable Member of Parliament, Nagapattinam. Respected Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Tamil Nadu, officials from the Ministry of External Affairs, C&MD Shipping Corporation of India, the officials from the High Commission of India at Sri Lanka, MHA, Customs, Immigration, Tamil Nadu Maritime Board, CISF, and the District Administration of Nagapattinam District, friends from the media, Periyorgale, Taimargale, Nanbargale. On behalf of the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways, I would like to welcome the dignitaries who have joined us today and all of you to this momentous event. My greetings to everyone on this occasion of the resumption of ferry services between India and Sri Lanka. இங்கு கூடியுள்ள அனைவருக்கும் எனது காலை வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்வதுடன் அனைவரையும் வருக வருக என வரவேற்பதில் பெரும் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். The resumption of the ferry service between India and Sri Lanka is a matter of great happiness to the people of both countries, especially those belonging to these parts. On this occasion, we salute and extend our deep sense of gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister of India for converting the dreams of millions of Indians and Sri Lankans into reality, and whose message we will all be witness to later during this event. We would also like to greet and thank His Excellency the President of Sri Lanka for his message, which is to be shared with us. India and Sri Lanka share a bond that dates back to the historical and mythological times of the Ramayana. In modern times, both the countries have nurtured a cordial and mutually harmonious relationship, which has led to increase in trade and commerce between the two nations. The ferry services have traditionally been an important source of connectivity between the two countries, thereby facilitating trade and movement of people and goods for centuries. But the ferry services had to be suspended for several decades due to various reasons. Thereafter, there have been a few attempts to launch the ferry services, but none succeeded. The resumption of the ferry services was therefore discussed during the meeting between the Honorable Prime Minister of India and the Honorable President of Sri Lanka in July 2023. As a result of the positive discussions between the two great leaders, it was decided to start the ferry services which will connect the southern part of India through Nagapattinam port to the northern part of Sri Lanka through KANKESANTHURAI port. Nagapattinam port is 60 nautical miles north of KANKESANTHURAI, and the distance can be covered in 3 to 4 hours approximately based on the sea conditions. The initial funding of rupees 8 crores was sanctioned by MEA for upgrading the facilities at Nagapattinam port to the Tamil Nadu Maritime Board. Tamil Nadu Maritime Board has carried out the channel dredging work at Nagapattinam port, upgraded the facilities, renovated the passenger terminal, berth and road. The Shipping Corporation of India under the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways has undertaken the task of operating the ferry services initially with a fair weather vessel that can operate in daytime. SCI will be operating the vessel and has also issued an expression of interest for selecting an all-weather vessel. SCI has worked out a fare which is much lower than what is currently required to be paid by travelers using other modes. The services will enhance connectivity and lower travel time. The lower fare and additional baggage allowance are added attractions. The involvement of the ferry services involved meetings with site inspections, coordination with different ministries and departments of the Government of India and Government of Sri Lanka. I wish to convey my heartfelt gratitude to all the officials from the Ministry of External Affairs, the High Commission of India, the Ministry of Home Affairs, the Department of Revenue, Immigration, Customs, CISF, and the MOPSW and the SCI, who have tirelessly worked towards the resumption of these international ferry services. I would also like to thank the Highways and Minor Port Department of the Government of Tamil Nadu and the Tamil Nadu Maritime Board for the upgradation of facilities at the port. We look forward to continuing to work closely with everyone to make this ferry service world-class and a grand success so that people of both nations can use this service and travel with comfort and ease. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. The golden era of Nagapattinam returned. The Nagapattinam was the prominent port of Chola, which known for its connection of trade and culture exchange. நீரினின்று நிலத்து ஏற்றவும் நிலத்தினின்று நீர் பரப்பவும் அலந்தறியா பல பண்டம் வரம்பறியாமை வந்திண்டி அருங்கடி பெருங்காப்பின் வலியுடை வல்ல அணங்கின் நோன் புலிபொறித்து புறம்போக்கு. It's from Pattinapalai. I now welcome Sri E.V. Velu, the Honorable Minister of Public Works, Highways and Minor Ports Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. இவர் முன்னாள் முதல்வர் முத்தமிழ் அறிஞர் கலைஞர் அவர்களால் எதிலும் வல்லவர் வேலு என்ற பாராட்டை பெற்றவர். He is here with us representing the Government of Tamil Nadu, and his efforts towards the development of this port and ferry service are significant. I would like to invite Sri E.V. Velu to address the gathering.
அன்பார்ந்த நாகப்பட்டினத்திற்கு இலங்கை காங்கேசன் துறையை இடையிலே பயணிகள் போக்குவரத்து கப்பலை புழக்குவதற்காக ஒன்றிய அரசின் சார்பாக எங்களுடைய அழைப்பை ஏற்று வருகை புரிந்திருக்கிற ஒன்றிய துறையினுடைய அமைச்சர் மாண்புமிகு எனது நெடுநாளைய அன்பு சகோதரர் சர்பானந்தா ஜோனல்வார்ஜி அவர்களே, நிகழ்ச்சியிலே பங்கு பெற்று காணொலி காட்சியின் மூலமாக வாழ்த்துறை நல்க வந்திருக்கிற வெளியுறவுத்துறை அமைச்சர் மாண்புமிகு திரு ஜெய்சங்கர் அவர்களே, இலங்கை அரசினுடைய அமைச்சர் பெருமக்களே, என்னோடு வருகை புரிந்து சிறப்பித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிற சட்டத்துறை அமைச்சர் மாண்புமிகு அன்பு சகோதரர் ரகுபதி அவர்களே, நாடாளுமன்றத்தினுடைய உறுப்பினர் தோழர் செல்வராஜ் அவர்களே, இந்த மண்ணை சார்ந்த மீன்வளர்த்துறையினுடைய தலைவர் சகோதரர் கௌதமன் அவர்களே, அன்பு சகோதரர் வாரியத்தினுடைய தலைவர் மதிவாணன் அவர்களே, நிகழ்ச்சியிலே பங்கு பெற்று இருக்கிற சட்டப்பேரவை உறுப்பினர்கள் ஷானிவாஸ் அவர்களே, நம்முடைய மாலி அவர்களே, கார்த்திகேயன் அவர்களே, நம்முடைய மாவட்டத்தை நம்முடைய மண்ணை சார்ந்த இந்திய அரசாங்கத்தில் சிறப்பாக பணியாற்றி கொண்டிருக்கிற இந்த துறையினுடைய செயலாளர் அன்பிற்குரிய ராமச்சந்திரன் அவர்களே, நெடுஞ்சாலைத்தினுடைய செயலர் பிரதீப் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, நிகழ்ச்சியிலே பங்கு பெற்றிருக்கிற பல்வேறு துறைகளை சார்ந்த துறை அலுவலர்களே, மாவட்ட ஆட்சித்தலைவர் உட்பட மாவட்ட நிர்வாகத்தை சார்ந்த ஏனைய அலுவலர் பெருமக்களே, மக்கள் பிரதிநிதிகளே, பல்வேறு இயக்கத்தின்பால் பற்று கொண்டிருந்தாலும் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியிலே கலந்து கொள்வதற்காக வருகை வந்திருக்கிற அன்பர்களே, நண்பர்களே, பாசமுள்ள பத்திரிகை நண்பர்களே, தொலைக்காட்சி நண்பர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் தமிழக அரசின் சார்பாக முதல்ல என்னுடைய அன்பு கலந்த வணக்கத்தை நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்ள நான் விரும்புகிறேன். நாகப்பட்டினத்தை பற்றி பேசுகிற பொழுது கிமு மூன்றாம் நூற்றாண்டிலேயே பர்மா நாட்டு வரலாற்றினுடைய ஒன்று நாகப்பட்டினம் பற்றி பர்மா நாட்டிலே இங்கே குறிப்பிட்டிருக்கிறது. அப்படிப்பட்ட புகழ்பெற்ற புத்த விகாரம் என்கிற அடிப்படையில் அந்த குறிப்பீடு அங்கே இருக்கிறது. அப்படி புகழ்பெற்றிருக்கிற இந்த நாகப்பட்டினத்தில் இன்றைக்கு பயணிகள் செல்லுகிற அளவிற்கு ஒரு கப்பலை இயக்க வேண்டும் என்று மாண்புமிகு தமிழ்நாட்டுடைய முதலமைச்சர் திராவிட மாடல் ஆட்சி நடத்திக் கொண்டிருக்கிற தளபதி அவர்கள் பல்வேறு நிலையிலே ஒன்றிய அரசாங்கத்திற்கு அழுத்தங்களை கொடுத்த அடிப்படையில் இந்த பயணி போக்குவரத்து கப்பலை துவக்குவதற்காக நம்முடைய சர்பானந்தாஜி அவர்கள் இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறார்கள். நான் பலமுறை பல்வேறு கருத்தரங்களை அவரிடத்திலே கலந்து கொள்கிற பொழுது நேரடியாக நான் பலமுறையில் வலியுறுத்தினேன். என்று சொன்னால் ஏறத்தாழ 40 ஆண்டு காலத்திற்கு முன்னால் இந்த நாகப்பட்டினத்திலிருந்து சிங்கப்பூருக்கு அதே போன்று இலங்கைக்கு ஏற்கனவே கப்பல் போக்குவரத்து இருந்தது. ஏன்னா இருந்ததால் தான் அதன் மீண்டும் ஒன்றிய அரசாங்கத்தில் தமிழ்நாடு முதலமைச்சரின் சார்பாக வலியுறுத்தப்பட்டு நம்முடைய பகுதியை சார்ந்த அந்த துறையிலே செயலாளராக இருக்கிற நம்முடைய ராமச்சந்திரன் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்கள் உரிய நேரத்தில் அமைச்சருக்கு எடுத்து சொல்லி இந்த கப்பல் வருவதற்கு எனக்கு பெரும் பாலமாக இருந்து பணியாற்றியவர் நம்முடைய ராமச்சந்திரன் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்கள். எனவே இந்த நேரத்தில் நான் அவருக்கும் இதை தொடக்கி வைப்பதற்காக வந்திருக்கிற ஒன்றிய அரசாங்கத்தினுடைய அமைச்சர் நம்முடைய நண்பர் சர்பந்தாஜி அவர்களுக்கும் இந்த நேரத்தில் நான் நன்றியை நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்ள நான் விரும்புகிறேன். நம்முடைய மாண்புமிகு இந்திய பிரதமர் அவர்கள் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில வாழ்த்துக்களை சொல்வதற்காக இருக்கிறார்கள். அவரிடத்திலும் மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் சந்திக்கிற பொழுது நேரடியாக இதை பொறுத்து வலியுறுத்தினார்கள். அந்த அடிப்படையில் நான் மாண்புமிகு பிரதமர் அவர்களுக்கும் சம்பந்தப்பட்ட அமைச்சர்களுக்கும் தமிழக அரசின் சார்பாக முதலில் எனது நன்றியை நான் பாராட்டுதலும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்ள விரும்புகிறேன். பொதுவாக பல நாடுகள் இருந்தாலும் கூட நம்முடைய இலங்கை என்பது நம்முடைய தொப்புள் கொடி சொந்தம், எங்களுடைய ரிலேஷன்ஸ். எனவே இந்த தொப்புள் கொடி சொந்தத்திற்கும் எங்களுக்கும் ஒரு இணைப்பை உருவாக்குவதற்கு இந்த போக்குவரத்து என்பது எங்களுக்கு அது மிக ஒரு சௌகரியமாக இருக்கும். ஆனால் தான் மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர்கள் தொடர்ந்து இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியை கூட இன்றைக்கு பல்வேறு நிகழ்ச்சியில் சென்னை இருந்தாலும் கூட இதற்கு நேரத்தை ஒதுக்கி அவரிடத்தில் நேற்றைய தினமே நம்முடைய அமைச்சரை நான் நேரடியாக வரவேற்று இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டு நீங்கள் சிறப்பிக்க வேண்டும் என்று நான் கேட்டுக்கொண்டேன். அந்த அடிப்படையில் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி இங்கே நடைபெற்று கொண்டிருக்கிறது. ஏறத்தாழ இன்றைய பொறுத்தளவுக்கு 150 பேர் பயணிக்கிற இந்த கப்பலில் 50 பேர் இன்றைக்கு பதிவு செய்து இந்த கப்பலில் போக இருக்கிறார்கள். இல்லை ஏறத்தாழ இதற்காக கட்டணம் என்று எடுத்துக்கொண்டோம் என்று சொன்னால் இதற்கு நம்முடைய கட்டணம் இங்கே 7,600 ரூபாய் கட்டணத்தை நிர்ணயம் செய்திருக்கிறார்கள். நான் நம்முடைய அமைச்சரவர்களிடம் கேட்டுக்கொள்ள விரும்புவது, இந்த பயணம் என்பது முதலாக இப்பொழுது இந்த பகுதியிலிருந்து தொடங்க இருக்கிறது. சுற்றுலாத்துறையின் மூலமாகவும் சரி அல்லது உங்கள் சம்பந்தப்பட்ட துறையின் மூலமாக ஒரு 50% மானியமாக வழங்கினால் இங்கிருந்து அங்கே போவதற்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கும். ஏன்னா முதலாக அவங்க துவக்கிற பொழுது அவர்கள் விமானத்தினுடைய அந்த சார்ஜை இதையும் ஒப்பிட்டு பார்க்கிறார்கள். அந்த அடிப்படையில் இந்த பகுதியினுடைய மக்கள் என்று சொன்னால் இந்த பகுதியில் இருக்கிற பெரும்பான்மையான விவசாய பெருங்குடி மக்கள் அதிகமாக இருப்பது. எனவே இந்த கட்டணத்தில் ஒரு 50% மானியமாக நம்முடைய ஒன்றிய அரசாங்கம் தந்தால் இன்னும் சிறப்பாக இருக்கும் என்ற இந்த நேரத்தில் அமைச்சருக்கு நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்ள நான் விரும்புகிறேன். பொதுவாக இது சீசனிலே ஓடுகிற அளவுக்குத்தான் இந்த கப்பலுடைய தன்மை இருக்கிறது. ஆண்டு முழுதும் ஓட வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னால் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பெரிய கப்பல் தேவை. எனவே அந்த ஷிப்பிங் கார்பரேஷனோட உங்களுடைய கட்டுப்பாட்டில் தான் இருக்கிறது. எனவே ஜனவரி மாதத்திலிருந்து ஆண்டு முழுவதும் ஓடுகிற ஒரு கப்பலை நீங்கள் இந்த பகுதிக்கு நீங்கள் தர வேண்டும் என்ற நேரத்தில் நான் கேட்டுக்கொண்டு நான் மீண்டும் தமிழக அரசின் சார்பாக தமிழ்நாட்டுடைய முதலமைச்சரின் சார்பாக உங்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்ல நான் விரும்புவது, எங்களுடைய வேண்டுகோளை ஏற்று நாங்கள் கொடுத்த அழுத்தின் மூலமாக எங்களுடைய இந்த மக்களுடைய பிரச்சனை தீர்ப்பதற்காக முன்வந்து எங்களோடு இணைந்து இந்த கப்பலை விடுவதற்கு நம்முடைய ஒன்றிய அமைச்சர் நம்முடைய சர்பானந்த் அவர்கள் பெரும் முயற்சி எடுத்துக்கொண்டார்கள். எனவே அவருக்கு தமிழக அரசின் சார்பாக தமிழ்நாட்டு முதலமைச்சரின் சார்பாக என் சார்பாகவும் அவருக்கு நன்றியை சொல்லி இதில் பயணிக்கின்ற இந்த முதல் பயனாளிகளுக்கு என் சார்பாகவும் முதலமைச்சரின் சார்பாகவும் மீண்டும் ஒரு முறை அவர்களுக்கு வாழ்த்துக்களை சொல்லி உரையை நான் நிறைவு செய்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Nirmal Sripala D. Silva, the Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation, the Government of Sri Lanka, I cordially invite him to address the gathering through the virtual mode.
Good morning, Aiboan. Welcome. Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Dr. Jayashankar, Honorable Minister of Port Shipping of Government of Sri Lanka, of India, Sri Sharananda Sonowal, officials of the Shipping Corporation of India, official ministers of the Tamil Nadu government and their representatives, officials, and Mr. Gopal Bagle, the High Commissioner of India to Sri Lanka, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure and privilege for me to address this august gathering on the momentous occasion of flag-off ceremony of the inauguration of the passenger ferry service between Nagapattinam and Kankesanthurai. it is not only Nagapattinam and KANKESANTHURAI. It is the people-to-people connection from India to Sri Lanka. We are very appreciative of the excellent commitment given by Sri Narendra Modi, the great Prime Minister of India. So we are thankful to him. And our President, Ranil Wickremesinghe, who have made, both of them have made this event a successful event and made a reality of the dreams which has been there from the people of Sri Lanka as well as in India for a long period of time. So I should take this opportunity to thank all the personalities and the institutions who have done very hard work during last few months to make this dream a reality. Because there is a long felt need of the people of the northern part of our country as well as the southern part of our country. Because a lot of people from the southern part of our country are waiting to go to Buddha Gaya and many other pilgrim places in India. So these are very affordable way of going to India, especially for the underprivileged class of the people. We as the politicians, we should not only cater to the elite class, but also to the underprivileged class of the people. So this is a very timely venture, and I think this will bring more understanding between the two countries and the people also. And that will add it to the national economy of both countries. And Sri Lanka, after going through a very difficult time due to the forex crisis, we are looking for to enhance the tourist arrival to Sri Lanka and for allowing them to enjoy the Sri Lankan hospitality. So therefore, not only this, the government of Sri Lanka, my SLPA, Sri Lanka Port Authority, has spent more than 600 million to develop the KK port. And we are looking forward, the government of India has already committed more than $50 million to enhance the facilities in the KK's harbour. So we are looking forward for that also. Then in the same time, in our perspective for bringing this connectivity between India and Sri Lanka, we are looking for a connection between Talaimana and Tamil Nadu and Rameshwaram soon. I have already allocated more than 600 million Sri Lankan rupees to repair the dilapidated pier in Talaimana, and I am sure the government of India and Tamil Nadu will take note of that and help us to have the ship and the ferry service between the Talaimana and Rameshwaram, which has been the oldest sea route between the two countries. So therefore, I take this opportunity to thank the President of India, Sri Narendra Modi, and the President of Sri Lanka, and all other ministers and the political leadership who got involved in bringing this issue into a reality, and the cordiality between the two countries and the people of two countries will enhance as a result of this venture. So I hope that we can continue always. India has been a great friend of Sri Lanka, and during our time of distress, India helped us so much. He gave us oil, gave us money, gave us food, medicine. So we are very grateful. India is our big brother. So, but they are treating us in a very cordial and a friendly manner, which we always appreciate. So therefore, as the Minister in charge of port shipping and aviation, I thank once again to all the personalities who helped us to make this event a reality. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to welcome Honorable Dr. S. Jaishankar, the Minister of External Affairs to the Government of India, who is joining us virtually. A very warm welcome to Sri Sarbananda Sonowalji, the Honorable Union Cabinet Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and Ministry of Ayush, to Government of India. Please, sir, I request you to address the gathering.
Respected Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, His Excellency President of Sri Lanka, Ranil Wickremesinghe ji, His Excellency Nimal Siripala de Silva ji, Minister of Port, Shipping and Aviation, Government of Sri Lanka. Respected S. Jaishankar ji, Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Government of India. Respected Minister of Highways and Minor Ports, Government of Tamil Nadu, Sri E.B. Beluji. Respected S. Raghupati ji, Honorable Minister of Law and Justice, Government of Tamil Nadu. Respected Sri M. Selvaraj ji, Honorable MP from NAGAPATTINAM. Respected T.K. Ramachandran ji, Secretary, Ministry of Port, Shipping, Waterways, Government of India. Respected Pradeep Jadhav ji, ACS to Government of Tamil Nadu. Respected officer from the Government of Tamil Nadu, and also the official from the Government of Sri Lanka and Government of India. Ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar, Ayu Bhavant Vanakkam. India and Sri Lanka have a long and rich history of cultural ties. The ferry service between India and Sri Lanka is a reflection of the same. Ferry services have traditionally been an important source of connectivity between the two countries, thereby facilitating movement of people, trade and goods for centuries. With a distance of less than 18 nautical miles, ferry service between Dhanushkodi and Talaimanan was historically a popular route. It is understood that a devastating cyclone destroyed Dhanushkodi in 1964, following which the ferry services were shifted to Rameswaram in Indian side, and however the same was suspended in early 1980s. Thereafter, the ferry services were again launched in May 2011 between Tuticorin and Colombo, and the distance was covered in 10 to 12 hours. However, the service had to be discontinued in November 2011 due to the lack of commercial viability and longer travel time. During the recent visit of Honorable President of Sri Lanka to India in July 2023, the decision to commence ferry services between Tamil Nadu, India and Sri Lanka was outlined as part of the joint vision document released by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and President Shri Ranil Wickremesinghe. The current initiative by the Government of India with the assistance of government of Tamil Nadu, would bring back the glory of this sea link between the two countries. NAGAPATTINAM, Tamil Nadu is 60 nautical miles north of KANKESANTHURAI, Sri Lanka, and the distance can be covered in approximately 3 to 4 hours based on sea condition. The Tamil Nadu Maritime Board has taken the channel dredging work at NAGAPATTINAM ports and all other infrastructure work as per the requirement of the custom, immigration and security. The Ministry of Port Shipping Waterways has arranged a 150 passenger high-speed craft vessel for running the ferry service through Shipping Corporation of India. This is a fair weather vessel can operate in daytime. The passengers will be allowed to travel with extra luggage to northern and eastern part of Sri Lanka in just 3 to 4 hours instead of undertaking long journey by air to Colombo, followed by tedious 10 to 12 hours of road journey. I believe that this ferry service will enhance connectivity between southern India and northern part of Sri Lanka for travel and tourism. Shorter travel time of 3 to 4 hours and lower fare compared to earlier ferry service between Tuticorin and Colombo will also provide ease of traveling. Pilgrims visiting India can now easily travel to Saneswaram temple at Tirunalar and temples at Rameswaram, Madurai, Tanjore and Balankani Church and also Nagur mosques. We also look forward to welcoming the Honorable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation of Sri Lanka and the Sri Lankan team at the Global Maritime India Summit 2023 to be held at Mumbai next week. It will be an opportunity to both the countries to further deepen ties, especially in the maritime sector. With these few words, I again express my heartfelt thankfulness to all the dignified people sitting in front of me and the people of this particular locality who have extended their wholehearted support to make this event a grand success. And we are sincerely thankful to Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, because of his vision and support. This is happening and this will definitely strengthen the long-standing our friendship with Sri Lanka, and it will help both the countries coming closer to each others and working together in the spirit of humanity. Thank you. Jai Hind, Nandri.
Thank you very much, sir. I would like to welcome Honorable Dr. S. Jaishankar, Minister of External Affairs, the Government of India, who is joining us visually now. Kindly switch on your mic, sir.
Confirm the audio. Okay. I hope you can all hear me. Minister Nimal Sripala de Silva, Minister Sarbananda Sonowal ji, Minister Thiru E.V. Velu, dignitaries, brothers and sisters, Namaskar, Vanakkam, Ayubavan. We are gathered here this morning to witness the launch of the passenger ferry from Nagapattinam to Kankesanthurai. This is truly a big step for people-to-people contacts between India and Sri Lanka. And it was so recognized by Prime Minister Modi and President Vikramasinghe. But the occasion is more than just a ferry launch. It is an affirmation of the people-centric policies of the Modi government that have helped both those in Tamil Nadu and those in Sri Lanka's northern province. Let us look at how different policies have come together to make a difference. To start with, we have neighborhood first policy, a generous and far-sighted approach to our proximate nations with the focus on connectivity, cooperation and contacts. And that is exactly what we are seeking to do through this ferry. This is already visible in the Chennai-Jaffna flights that Prime Minister Modi has sanctioned. Such steps are a natural decision of a Prime Minister who has Tamil Nadu so close to his heart and who has taken so much interest in the welfare of all in Sri Lanka. After all, who can forget that Prime Minister Modi ji is the first Indian Prime Minister ever to visit Jaffna. This commitment is also seen in support for housing projects, cultural centers and hospitals in Sri Lanka. In future, we are looking at grid connection, pipeline and economic corridor. And of course, support for all in Sri Lanka to live in equal dignity and equal rights. Friends, the second policy of relevance is that of Sagar. We have again been active in ensuring maritime security and safety, as also in disaster response and environment security. This ferry is an important people-to-people connect through the maritime domain. It also underlines the assistance we have provided for the smooth functioning of the KANKESANTHURAI harbour. The third policy is ease of living, or how to make life easier for a common citizen. And it is these steps, a ferry today, an air connection before, smoother visas, more tourism, that really matter. And finally, there is easier to do business commitment of the Modi government. The ferry will directly facilitate cargo services, as you all heard, and particularly help small businesses. Its benefits will reach those who otherwise may be left behind. Only yesterday evening, I was discussing with Prime Minister Modi my Sri Lanka visit, from which I had returned on Thursday. His interest is evident in the message that you will hear from him. This is a Prime Minister who thinks big but always thinks practical. His concern for the interests of Tamil Nadu is well known. We saw that last year in Kashi Tamil Sangamam. We now see it in this Tamil Nadu Sri Lanka ferry as well. I wish the crew and the passengers of the ferry a very pleasant journey. They carry our hopes for an easier life and a better future. Thank you. Nandri Stuti.
Thank you, sir. Now let us hear the message from the Honorable President of Sri Lanka, Sri Ranil Wickremesinghe, on this important event.
Ferry service is an important step in increasing the connectivity between India and Sri Lanka. For thousands of years, people have traversed the Pork Strait to travel from the Indian subcontinent to this island, and from Sri Lanka back to the Indian subcontinent. This is how our cultures have developed. This is how our trade developed. The connectivity between our two countries were disrupted due to the war in the north. Now peace has returned and we can re-establish the sea connectivity. I discussed this matter with Prime Minister Modi, and I must thank him and the Indian Shipping Corporation for the role they have played in re-establishing this connectivity. Similarly, I have to thank the Minister of Ports and Shipping, and also for the steps taken by his ministry in this endeavor. We hope that to see more and more persons coming to Sri Lanka, traveling from Sri Lanka into India. The KANKESANTHURAI is very important, where the first time the ferry service comes to KANKESANTHURAI. Similarly, with the Palali airport, which gives us air connectivity, and KANKESANTHURAI, which gives us sea connectivity, we could see increase of transactions between our two countries. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. One earth, one family, one future. யாதும் ஊரே யாவரும் கேளிர் என்ற கணியன் பூங்குன்றனாரின் வார்த்தைகளை தாரக மந்திரமாக கொண்டவர் our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji. On this note, let us hear our Honorable Prime Minister's message on this important event through the video.
Excellencies, brothers and sisters, Namaskar, Ayubovan, Vanakkam, friends, it is my privilege to join you on this important occasion. We are embarking on a new chapter in the diplomatic and economic relations between India and Sri Lanka. The launch of a ferry service between Nagapattinam and KANKESANTHURAI is an important milestone in strengthening our relations. Friends, India and Sri Lanka share a deep history of culture, commerce, and civilization. Nagapattinam and towns nearby have long been known for sea trade with many countries, including Sri Lanka. The historical port of Pumpuhar has been mentioned as a hub in ancient Tamil literature. Sangam age literature like Pattatina Palai and Mani Mekalai speaks about boats and ships moving between India and Sri Lanka. Great poet Srumabanya Bharati in his song Sindhu Nadiyan Misai had spoken of a bridge connecting our two countries. This ferry service brings alive all those historical and cultural connections. Friends, during the recent visit of President Vikramasinghe, we jointly adopted a vision document for our economic partnership. Connectivity is the central theme of this partnership. Connectivity is not only about bringing two cities closer, it also brings our countries closer, our people closer, and our hearts closer. Connectivity enhances trade, tourism, and people-to-people ties. It also creates opportunities for the youth of both countries. Friends, following my visit to Sri Lanka in 2015, we witnessed the launch of direct flight between Delhi and Colombo. Later, we celebrated the landing of the first international flight in the pilgrim town of Kushinagar from Sri Lanka. the direct flight between Chennai and Jaffna began in 2019. Now, the ferry service between Nagapattinam and Kankesanthurai is yet another important step in this direction. Friends, our vision for connectivity goes beyond the transport sector. India and Sri Lanka collaborate closely in the wide range of areas such as fintech and energy. Digital payments have become a mass movement and a way of life in India due to UPI. We are working on fintech sector connectivity by linking UPI and Lanka Pay. Energy security is crucial for our countries to power our development journey. We are connecting our energy grids to enhance energy security and reliability. Friends, partnership for progress and development is one of the strongest pillars of our bilateral relationship. Our vision is to take development to everyone, leaving none behind. In line with this vision, projects implemented with Indian assistance in Sri Lanka have touched the lives of the people. Several projects related to housing, water, health, and livelihood support have been completed in the northern province. I am glad that we extended support for the upgradation of the KANKESANTHURAI harbor, be it restoration of railway lines connecting north to south, construction of the iconic Jaffna Culture Center, roll out of emergency ambulance service all across Sri Lanka, or the multi-speciality hospital at Dikoya. We are working with a vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas. Friends, you all know that India recently hosted the G20 summit. Our vision of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam has been welcomed by the international community. Part of this vision is putting our neighborhood first, sharing progress and prosperity. During the G20 summit, the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor was launched. This is an important connectivity corridor that will create a massive economic impact on the whole region. The people of Sri Lanka will also benefit from it as we strengthen multimodal connectivity between our two countries. I thank the President, the government, and the people of Sri Lanka for the successful launch of the ferry service today. With the beginning today, we will also work towards resuming the ferry service between Rameshwaram and Talaimannar. Friends, India remains committed to working closely with Sri Lanka to further strengthen our bilateral ties for the mutual benefit of our people. Thank you.
We are all thankful for this precious moment. Now the most awaited moment on now. We request our Honorable Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable Minister Sri Sarbananda Sonawalji, and Honorable Minister E.V. Velu and all dignitaries on the dais to flag off the ship. From the dais only we have to going to do. Please all of you sit down on here. Okay, sure. I would like to invite Sri Pradeep Yadav to deliver the vote of thanks on here. Welcome you, sir.
It is my honor to propose the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion to inaugurate the ferry service at Nagapattinam port, re-establishing a vital sea link between India and Sri Lanka after nearly 4 decades. On behalf of the Highways and Minor Ports Department, I convey my heartfelt thanks and deepest gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister for his visionary leadership and for inspiring us with his great words. My deepest gratitude to His Excellency President of Sri Lanka for his inspiring words. I would like to thank Honorable Union Minister for External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankarji, the Honorable Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Sri Sarbananda Sonawalji, the Honorable Minister for Ports, Shipping and Civil Aviation from the Government of Sri Lanka, and the Honorable Minister for Works, Highways, Minor Ports from Government of Tamil Nadu, Honorable Minister for Law and Justice, Honorable Member of Parliament, Selvaraj sir, for blessing us with your presence. I would like to thank all the ministers, government officials, experts from both India and Sri Lanka for joining us on this occasion. The launch of this ferry service is a collaborative effort of various departments who played a pivotal role in its realization within a remarkably short time, and I would like to thank the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India for facilitating diplomatic discussions and negotiations with our Sri Lankan counterparts and providing funding to enhance the facilities at the port. My special thanks to the Ministry of Shipping, Ports and Waterways for making this event a great success. Special thanks to Ministry of Home Affairs for fortifying the security. We are thankful to Customs, Immigration and other departments for streamlining the clearance processes. A special thanks to Shipping Corporation of India for ensuring smooth operation of the service. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for Tamil Nadu Maritime Board and other departments for providing necessary infrastructure and logistical support in making this venture possible. I once again thank all those who are present here on this historic occasion being held in the ancient city and port of Nagapattinam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This is the time for national anthem. Let us all stand for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय गे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे जागे तब जय गादा जनगण मंगल नायक जय गे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
has a rich maritime legacy, facilitating extensive trade network. Tamil Nadu state has a rich maritime legacy.